Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So I thought because I was doing the Voting Gauntlet quests, and because of the nature of doing 10 arena duels, you have to burn a whole extra crest to get 10 matches. So I thought I'd just do 5 random arena runs because I don't have a chance this week. It's Fjorm bonus, water season in tier 21. Yeah, it's not happening. Even if I give Adult Tiki a water blessing, I only max like 746. So technically speaking, I would have a tiny chance of staying in tier 21, but with the way it is, it's just like, no, it's probably not happening. And the amount of time it would take me to fish is more time than I have on my hands. I still have to do Arena Assault this week, so I might give it a reconsider, but it's already hard enough to get high rolls, let alone max rolls. So this week I was trying out this, see if I can get away with Renewal and Poison Strike, because that'd be a lot better if I could. Light Breath plus Tiki, which is a lot more useful than Lightning Breath distant counter, so that's pretty helpful. And just running standard buffs, and then Noe with standard stuff again. Yes. And then Fjorm now with Renewal, so it's a lot better. But now we're starting off with a kind of scary team. Vantage, Noe's whatever. Running Soul, I don't know why people run Soul. Like, what is the purpose? I can just outstall that straight up. So I can see my current win condition is getting rid of Mer kind of early. But the problem is getting rid of her early is kind of challenging. So we have a couple options. We could bait with Nino, or we could bait with Tiki. Kind of leaning towards Tiki because Light Breath plus, but the problem is, like, even if we attack with no attack buffs, we two-shot Mer unless we get the Fortified Drags buff, which I can't really count on. I mean, even with the Fortified Drags buff, we actually do just barely still kill, so feels bad, man. 44 damage total, it's 22 times 2. So, actually, And then we max out at 34 damage in one hit. So, I don't know. If we use Nino here, we can only max out on 46 at the one. Are you serious? My gosh, why is Mer not bulky? Like, this is my problem with all the dragons that I see in Arena is not that they're tanky and I can't do enough damage, it's that I do too much damage. It's so ironic, and it's like, I'm using Owl Tome here, what more do you want? So we're gonna do this. And what that allows me to do is definitely not die Kappa. So now we're going to move Noe here. Tiki's going to move back. Now we're going to activate Panic Blow. Like, we can't do enough damage here. That's the problem.
Orders, please.
What can we do here? It's so... Because if I bait Mer, Ether's gonna be at 1 cooldown, and then Nino has to... I mean, Nino can handle it, but I don't know. Mer's gonna heal a lot, that's the problem. Should probably... I would do the calcs on this, but I'm a little lazy right now, so... We're gonna actually charge up here.
Let's go! Do my best! Orders, please.
We're gonna attack into
As
Noe?
you say.
Yeah, why not? I don't have animations on like usual. So, you know, annihilated from existence, but that doesn't really matter right now. So, Mur's currently at the wrong amount of HP. My Fiorm only maxes out at 50 attacks, so she only does 7 damage. Feels
Yes.
bad, man.
Yeah.
Unless I can pull off a Light Breath Plus buff, which,
As you say.
is definitely feasible.
My turn? Of course.
Sort of. That doesn't
Yes.
help, but,
Orders, please.
I think I'm just gonna bait.
Let's go. Okay. Orders,
And we kill
Yes.
somehow. Alright, quick riposte gets me 2 hits. Alright,
please. As you say.
and this is. Oh, wait, he's gonna probably move over there. Yep. He's going after Fiorm, so we just gotta readjust our positioning. So
As you say.
it's actually, yeah, he's probably going. He might be going after Nino. I'm a little too lazy right now.
Orders, please.
So,
Guide me.
the number one problem with using Light Breath Plus is getting the setup.
As you say. My turn.
So it's kind of tricky. You have to do something kind of like this.
Orders, please. Yes.
So you can kind of see right now that
Orders, please.
Fiorm's gonna be short damage, but keep in mind that
Yes.
we're going to get
As you
the Light Breath Plus buff, so she's going to max out at 67 attack, which becomes 54 versus
Of
Hector,
course.
which is exactly enough to kill. Definitely
Guide me.
clutch, Kappa.
Orders, please.
So,
Okay.
we can just do
Yes.
this and exactly enough damage to kill. I'm also getting kind of sick, so if I sound a little different, that's probably why. So, yeah, it's not easy for me to get high rolls. So, main win con here is probably taking care of Effie because attack tactic is always dangerous.
As you say.
I can go ahead and just do this turn 1. Can take care of Fiorm right away.
Yes. Of course.
We'll take a
Let's go.
decent chunk of damage in the process, but we can just heal it off pretty much with renewal. And I guess I forgot again to turn on animation because I don't really turn on animations.
As you say.
There are a few options here. I'm thinking of just baiting with Fiorm here.
Yes.
I keep forgetting animations are a thing.
Yeah.
So used to not playing with no animations. And so thanks to quick riposte, I'm able to just 1 round KO this Effie, which is not much of a problem. Now I have this Faye here, kind of tanky in defense, you know. I can only do 3 damage tops to her. So it's gonna require Panic Fly, which is a challenge to set up. So we'll see how we do with that. Alright, that's Panic Ploy for you. So we're just going to
Yes.
do this.
Yes.
It's the best we can do for Panic Ploy. We can do quite a bit of damage, maintain Panic Ploy.
As you say.
So we can just 1 round KO, which will take.
Okay. Guide me.
Panic Ploy is active. He's probably not gonna go straight down because he's targeting Nino. So we can just go ahead and move everyone up. And he's toast. Pretty simple match. Nothing too special. Okay, that's a little better. I had to go cough. And now we have to burn that dueling crest to do it. Shark Jaws. Okay. This is kind of the reason why we bring Panic Ploy because stuff like this, and this is why we're running Lepter instead of Slaying Spear. Because even though it's much harder to beat green armors, it's still usually possible. I got memes to a Frederick of all things because he was running close defense 6, Lancebreaker, which is just solid because his base defense is so high that you didn't have a chance on the particular map I was facing him on. It was the lava map with the 2 sets of defense tiles and then like the lava lakes. So it wasn't good. I just had to sack a kill while I was doing that. So I think what we're going to do is just panic ploy Corin here
My turn? Yes.
and move Fjorm in. Fjorm should move, Corin should move straight down. So I shouldn't have any problems panic ploying her. So she won't get those buffs. And Reinhardt's going to get the buffs, but that's actually kind of a big deal because he's gonna have 60 attack.
Yes.
Should calc that actually. Okay, so 44 res on a defense tile is, I'm blanking, 57, so that's 3 times 4. Yeah, 3 times 4 plus plus 8? Could be wrong on that. So I'm guessing he's supposed to do that much. So we're gonna rally Fjorm here.
Yes. Yes.
Also, this Corin's Sea Life Tome, so I keep instinctively thinking Blade Tome, but so panic playing Ryan would have been the better strategy, but it's 4. Okay. What did I calculate wrong? Oh wait, I forgot about. Wait, what? Wait, how did Ryan get 3 extra damage? 1 extra damage? Did I just miss a
As you
buff?
say.
I don't know.
Orders, please.
Gonna go ahead.
Yes.
Forgot. I don't know what I forgot. We're just going to keep going.
Yes. Okay.
So when a unit procs Luna against a unit, oops, I skipped that. Procs Luna on a unit who's sitting on a defense tile,
My turn?
it's the equivalent of off a defense tile reducing the target's defense by 20%. Oh wait, it's because I calculated it with the base damage. Okay, that's where the extra damage came from, because I was like, wait, his base damage I was calculating with this. You don't have to think about it.
Let's go.
It's just for my reference.
Yes. Of
For
course.
some reason I always goof that up. I don't know why. We missed the one shot here, but that's fine. As for Myrrh, ironically, it would be better to fight her on a defense tile. The problem with that is she would have too much defense. So I have a couple of options here. I think
Orders.
pretty sure Myrrh would be
Yes.
going after
do my best.
Nino, perhaps. Actually, it's probably Noe, because Noe does like nothing and she does quite a bit. So I'm thinking if I move Fjorm here, actually I can move Fjorm here, can't I? Huh.
As you say. Okay. Yeah. Guide me.
Let's do this. Ah yes, attack ploy, just what I wanted. Kappa.
Guide me. Of course. please.
How do I want to go about doing
Yes.
this?
Yes. Guide me. Let's go!
Just gonna buff her defense. Initiate into this Myrrh.
As you say.
And yeah, enough damage to kill. This Myrrh is not plus defense, so it's not as scary. The more defense a unit has, the worse it goes. Green unit has, the worse it goes to Furphion. It's a Lilina, so let's see. Mislix, not too scary. These defense tiles are 100% balanced. Like even this Lilina here, even with odd attack wave up, which I could panic ploy, but I'm gonna try and not do that. I guess to showcase how much damage 81 attack Lilina does, even though P-Arm is blue and would be on defense tile. She still does a considerable amount of damage. It's not anything to be laughing at, but of course we have Panic Ploy Effie as well, so we can't rally for res. Or that could happen, and now even Speed Wave's gonna happen.
My turn? Guide me.
I mean, these matches aren't too challenging. Ironically, the higher up matches tend to be easier because you're able to Panic Blaze active, rest in peace is 4Blaze actually doing anything.
As you say.
Rip. Okay, I forgot that was a thing. I keep forgetting I have, but she still does 12 damage. Like, it's pretty scary, the amount of damage she can do.
Guide me. Yes.
Now, Carla's just probably going to get one shot. So, rip. And we could literally end turn this Effie to death, or we could do stuff like this. I have so many options against Effies, it's not even scary. Like, I could even just, if she was running Wary Fighter, I could even bait with Nino if I wanted to. Funny enough, Nino doesn't actually kill her because of distant defense and Berkut's Lance. But then of course the close counter, it's an overwhelming landslide kill, so I mean I could do stuff like this. Because Noe's fast enough to double, that's why I don't particularly like minus speed Noe. You could technically run minus speed instead of minus attack, but
As you say.
minus attack's pretty critical for not killing as often. It actually has come in clutch for quite a few matches. A lot of them aren't recorded though, because I don't really feel like recording all my random arena matches, although I probably should for content Kappa. So this is half Vantage Emblem, kind of scary. Got tactics and obviously optimal. Standard plus defense Myrrh. Yeah, it's pretty standard. I don't really have to be scared about too much because res tactic is pretty irrelevant here. I do have to fear that Earth Dance though. It's a whopping +3 defense that can't be activated, Kappa. So we can get rid of speed and res tactic if we want to. I think I will. There's no real benefits to keeping it around. So we can go ahead and do this.
Guide me.
Tiki can just chill in place, even though it'd probably be better to move her up there. Now you can just move down. Take out Fiona of Ether. Even though I could bait in place and get an Ether off Myrrh, we're trying to practice
Orders, please. Okay.
being able to do it without
Let's go.
Ether procs, because sometimes you can't, you just can't feasibly do it like that. But you know, we're gonna get Ether here.
Yes.
Ether makes it so much easier. Then I do 7 times 2 plus 21, so 35 damage, and then I can just 1-round KO next round. It's just so OP how OP Ether is. So this is kind of the problem with Nino during player phase.
Okay.
Is that we take too much damage. So if we were to rally defense and res, I kind of just want to see if I can attack into Mer for fun. So we can, this has 56 attack, so with Fjorm rallying, that's 26, ally support's 28. Noe adjacent would be 30, 33. So we would take 23 times 2, which is still too much. Feels bad, man. Can't quite do it. So I close defense is pretty useful. Also, if I wasn't minus defense Nino for memeing purposes, that would have done it. I think, yeah. But we gotta do it for the memes, so
Do my best.
we can definitely bait because she can't, I'm trying to think right now, can we get her out of the quick riposte range, but also not kill range for Nino, for the fun of it? Just for the challenge, because why not? So, 70% of 46 is 20, I have to get her to 28. So, I have to get between 24 to 28 on her. So, that means HP. So that means I have to am I thinking this right? Yeah. So I can have up to 59 attack. So Nino gets 50, 52, 55 from Fjorm, 58. Right?
Orders, please.
So she's getting plus 7, so that's 55. And I do not want any more adjacent allies because drive attack gives me enough. So we'll give that a try. Here's my 23. This is always a problem. It's always the counter attack, which is why water sweep would be useful. I'd probably use water sweep Nino over wind sweep because I can handle most melee unit counters with Nino. But to an extent, because if they have like quick riposte, then wind sweep would be better. I don't know, it's kind of a toss up. I usually have more problems with super tanky melee matchups. But I just don't like removing my ability to double player phase because it does come in handy when people somehow, for some reason, don't run distant counter. Really strange. But now we can just 1-round KO Mer using Ether because it's definitely balanced as a 5 cooldown special. And that's gonna be our new score, but it doesn't really mean much. Could probably get back into tier 21 with this score, perhaps, but it's nowhere near the cutoff, of course. I'd have to go, I don't even know if 746 minimum would work this week. Sometimes the tier 21 cutoff is like it's not even 742 points minimum, which is kind of odd, because I guess because of bonus units, but in previous weeks, 3,770, which is the amount you would get with 742 matches, and then getting all the bonus kills, somehow is enough to stay in, I don't know, inflation, OP. Unless I'm forgetting the cutoffs, old cutoffs wrong. So, with the inflation of Fjorm bonus, people have merged Fjorms and I don't. And it being water season, I would expect the cutoff to rise to at least 746 minimum, but I expect it would go higher because it's tier 21. More people have fewer merges than I do, so it would increase even more, and being only able to cap out at 746 score is just too much for me to handle. I could snipe all day long for 746 and I'd probably still not get in, and of course if I screwed up on one bonus unit kill, I'd have to start all over again. And of course I'm getting a decent amount of dueling crests, but I'm saving it for when I actually get a stable score for tier 21, so probably not going to try for it this week. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.